Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. It is a true heavyweight clash.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
We are just getting started. And here's Mbappe. That's good running with the ball.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Thinks about the shot. Bellingham. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to stay put. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too, no doubt. Goes for a shot! It's there!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
The table is crawling with nonsense, and I won't say it a second time, 'cause I don't really lost my mind. The table, don't you ask me twice, 'cause the table is crawling with questions. I surround myself with these days, 'cause the trouble with you. Far astray.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Camavinga! Corner number 2 then. Rodrigo plays it short. Courtois deals with that nice and simple. And now a sudden chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. So what can they make of this? Oh, this looks sharp. No, couldn't quite catch up to that. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Great ball. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rodrigo. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Vinicius Junior. Nice control. Played with speed from back to front. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Bellingham. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Rodrigo! But he's left disappointed. Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. And a chance! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Madrid have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
And here's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's there to belt it away. Passing nice and neat. Bellingham makes a dash for it. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. And here's Valverde. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now there's shot, a goal! Off the post! That's put paid to the danger. Well, they've got it again. And here's Mbappe. He's having a pop! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Can he finish? It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Showing good feet. Aimed at the far side. And the keeper beats it away. Back where it came from. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played into space. Threads one in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Madrid couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh, they could break here. Vinicius Junior. Nicely weighted ball. Bellingham. Valverde. Bellingham. Bounce of passing here, really easy on the eye. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham getting forward. And that could set him on his way. He's being urged to shoot. And he shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off into defence, and he was just too good a player to miss that. A special talent has given us all a very special memory.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accurate. Mbappe! And that is the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Madrid up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Madrid just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rodrigo.
Madrid have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Vinicius Junior. Now can he find a finish? And that's a good ball. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And here's the chance to counter. Rudiger. Rudiger. Looking for options for movement. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Alexander-Arnold. It's a really well-measured ball. Knocks it into space. Oh, well measured. Tries a shot! And that's a good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And it's Valverde. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Vinicius Junior. Looking for the run. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now he's going for goal! Sensational from Vinicius Junior! About as smooth as it gets. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. Can he finish? And it's in! And they are right back within touch! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Madrid may be down, but not out just yet. Valverde gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Chips it through. Now it's Rodrigo. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This for genuine comfort. Stop from Courtois. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rodrigo has been caught there. It's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So, another set play.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Rodrigo. Look at the space here. Great chance! It's a goal! Back to within one! Interesting! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodrigo! He is just caressing the ball. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Madrid have their second corner now. They've played it short. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Pass somewhat off target. It's a good spell of possession, this. Good pressure, determined, intense. And he was alert to it.
Madrid really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Tries to pass it through. That is a great pick out.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And it's Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Brilliantly cut out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Habrá
5 minutes to add. Valverde does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Bellingham. Real chance here. Poor robust challenge. Here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Alexander-Arnold can clear it away. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rodrigo. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Madrid are looking to go forward now. That's the keeper's ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I've got my eye on Militao, who's developing his game very well and quite quickly. I think you need someone very strong in the central defensive position, and he is living up to that now, delivering what he was maybe failing to deliver not so long ago. Just a lot more confident.
Mbappe, he's through on goal here. Goes forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Bellingham. Still goalless. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Good, strong midfield running here. Tchouaméni.
Madrid definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
And that is expertly dealt with. And he thumps it clear. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's been given away. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Valverde. Mbappe. Threads one in. Now this could be a... Vinicius Junior! He's delivered all right! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Great ball, and he's in. Chance for a shot! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Tchouaméni. Bellingham. There he goes, motoring forward.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
In with the challenge. Rodrigo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Mbappe.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Vinicius Junior. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Valverde. Valverde. Oh, this is a terrific run. Tchouaméni. Oh, good-looking ball.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Vinicius Junior. Knocks it into space. He's having a shot! Madrid claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's been taken short. Camavinga getting this one clear. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Madrid come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Back on the way then.
Madrid can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. Oh, this is a very good run. He's shifting through the gears here. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Could move up a gear here. Nicely shaped ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Valverde. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. For Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni. Oh, that's a fine interception. It's anyone's ball now. Bellingham going forward. Can he get on the end of this? Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Bellingham. No, again there's no way through. He's through here.
Madrid have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. He is just caressing the ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
And he's there to belt it away. Valverde. Tchouaméni calmly anticipates. Madrid have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench? That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Madrid really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Mbappe is standing over this one.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
And he's in on goal! Valverde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. And it's Valverde. And he's intervened well there.
Madrid really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. Might want to be careful there.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Eder Militao, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Tchouameni. Vinicius Junior. Great ball if he can get there. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Eder Militao. Madrid now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
And it's Tchouameni.
Madrid really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Not a hint of offside here. Takes a shot! And he's stuck it away. And right near the end, we have parity. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Un minuto de descuento.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Courtois clears. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance. Well, we are already up and running again. Madrid did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat. Great chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Madrid have their lead. And it's Valverde. That is good alertness. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rodrigo. Valverde. And Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Little doubt, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Madrid are down to 10 men. Camavinga. Eder Militao. And Alexander-Arnold. Tchouaméni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Now he's got space here. That ball looks a good one. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Tchouaméni. Oh, some tackle that. And here's Mbappe. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it is half-time in extra time. The team's then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide. Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Tries to pass it through. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. And that was nowhere near his best. Vinicius Junior. And it's Valverde. And he's picked out the run. Vinicius Junior has it out wide and in space. Lovely pass. Can he finish? And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, nice touch. Delivered. Bellingham! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Bellingham. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Now Eder Militao. Looking to play him in. Tchouaméni. Pinches it off him. Bellingham. Turns back here, probably the best option. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rodrigo. And here's Vinicius Junior. That's good play. Engages and forces him off the ball. And there goes the final whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just Mbappe! It's deflected. Rodrigo. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. It's a loose ball.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now that looks a decent ball. And a chance! In he goes again! And he's done it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping! Madrid have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. They're taking a moment to consider their options. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Rodrigo. Valverde. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. Madrid are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Not the most accurate pass. Rodrigo. Looking for the run. Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Mbappe. Shot at goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Rodrigo plays it short. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Oh, plenty of early set pieces here.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
That's tidy. Now it's Mbappe. Has to go back. There's the shot! It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Skims one in. It was a good ball that, played into his feet.
Well, the quality of the supply has been acknowledged. Shame, that's when the quality ended.
Corner number 3 coming up. Rodrigo goes short. And it's Camavinga. He'll try from distance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tchouameni. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Rodrigo. Valverde. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Half an hour played now. Rudiger cuts out the pass. And now the breakaway. He came in hard, very hard. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. Nicely weighted ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Madrid truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Valverde. Now that's well seen too. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And it's Valverde. Valverde. Rodrigo. Knocks it into space. Valverde. And he's there to retrieve it. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Looking for options for movement. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. Tchouaméni. That has been cut short. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Eder Militao. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Madrid finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make...
And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Another... And the shot! Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well measured. Now it's Mbappe. He's going for goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Camavinga. Strong running down that left flank. Valverde. Now Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Foot in. Vinicius Junior.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that is out of play. Tchouaméni. Madrid still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Rudiger is the guilty party there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Bellingham. Vinicius Junior.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Tries to play it through. And it's made its way to him. And he shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Bellingham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And they can counter here. Great vision. He's got away. He's had a shot! And it's come back out to him. And no mistake. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Mbappe, great chance! That's a fair try, but just off target. Well, they can break here. Mbappe, and that has put paid to that. And here's Mbappe. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bellingham. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Valverde. Now this could be a chance. Oh, well played. And that's been drilled in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Bellingham. Passing nice and neat. Bellingham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And no surprise, that's a booking. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Madrid have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Valverde gets flagged offside. Chouameni.
Madrid are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet... Oh, great chance! Decent chance! Keeper's got his work done. Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. Alexander-Arnold.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Rodrigo. And the number on the board is 3. Madrid have... He's gone for goal! And the counter is on. Rudiger kept away. And time is up. Madrid have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display.
I say you're always there to give a smile. Just suck it up. You'll say it only.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
So things are underway. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Bellingham.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Rodrigo. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Rodrigo. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's heaved it away. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo! Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Valverde. Rodrigo finding himself in space. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Rodrigo. And it's Valverde. Rodrigo providing an outlet on that flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Bellingham. Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's in on goal! Oh, what a ball! And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, can they get him away? And the keeper's given it away. Vinicius Junior. Might be... Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that is well cleared. Madrid have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Valverde is standing over this one. And here's Rodrigo, thinks about the shot. Rodrigo. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Rodrigo. Well read, and the danger is averted. Valverde. And it's Valverde. It's Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Nice bit of trickery. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Rodrigo. This looks promising. Bellingham. Valverde. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Valverde. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. The second half is up and running.
Madrid really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Now it's Bellingham. Rodrigo. Valverde. This is a promising build-up. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Valverde. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter. Valverde. Rodrigo. Valverde. Now it's Bellingham. Tries to play it through. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's a key interception. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Now it's Bellingham. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Valverde. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Eder Militao. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Madrid needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Valverde. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now.
Oh, great leap! Oh, crossbar! And he's quick to get rid. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Rodrigo! Now that's well seen too. Tchouaméni. It's Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. Rudiger. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. Vinicius Junior.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
This is it then, now or never. Valverde.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Eder Militao. Rudiger. Tchouaméni. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's played through for him. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! Finally the breakthrough!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
And the through ball. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Madrid have their second corner now. Rodrigo with the short one.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde showing good feet. Tchouameni is... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
So things are underway. He's being urged to shoot. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot. So this the chance to fire his team in front. He has missed it.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Rudiger. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender.
And the finish! Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Bellingham. Mbappe! And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Might be danger here. And the shot! And it's been hooked away. Alexander-Arnold. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And here's Mbappe. Lovely feet. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That has been cut short. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in a great position here. Great ball, and Bellingham! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And it's Camavinga. Oh, super! And the shot! But he's left disappointed. Bellingham. He's found a way past. Mbappe. And that is expertly dealt with. And that was nowhere near his best. And he plays one through. Tchouameni cuts out the pass. Bellingham. That's going wide left. Bellingham. Good take. Big chance! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Mbappe really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
And here's Rodrigo. And it's Camavinga. Vinicius Junior.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Good ball, good take. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. And he's in on goal.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tchouaméni.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Knocks it into space. Nice control. And it's made its way to him. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Tchouaméni. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, obviously no breakthrough as yet, but it's not from the want of trying. I think in a tight game like this, that penalty becomes a huge issue.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So off we go again.
Madrid are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Eder Militao. Backward it goes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Rodrigo. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Valverde. Can he spark a counter here? Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. He's dealt with that really well. Oh no, it's an own goal!
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Tries to pass it through. And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Lovely bit of skill.
Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Tchouaméni. Has to go. Tries a shot! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Valverde. Madrid have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change? There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, good-looking ball. It's come to nothing. Camavinga. Rudiger. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold drives forward on the overlap. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. For Valverde. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Valverde looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Madrid could be just about done here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
And he's going to have his name taken. Rudiger. And it's Valverde. Here's Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. This looks promising. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Rodrigo. Valverde.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now this could be a chance. That's good play.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Rodrigo. Valverde. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold carries the ball down the right. Now that looks a decent ball. That's an excellent interception. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
Things already rolling. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Great ball if he can get there. Bellingham. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Rodrigo! It's there! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Valverde. It's run loose here. And it's Valverde. Oh, he's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries one from range. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Great vision. And it's made its way to him.
Oh, really well played.
He is through here. Mbappe. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's a fine interception. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Rodrigo could move up a gear here. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni. Half an hour played now. Out towards the flank. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Tries to pass it through. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Here's Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, shooting chance! And they've got rid. Alexander-Arnold. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni gets a foot in here.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. For Valverde. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's been played through. He's in a great position here. That is great defending, so alert. And that was very necessary. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Madrid go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Madrid looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. So right back into the action. Madrid currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Threads one in. That's going to go a long way. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now it's Bellingham, tries a shot! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allowed the defence to regroup and stop the attack.
Valverde. And it's Bellingham. Lovely, now then. Has to go back here. Cleared away. Madrid are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Can he get on the end of this? Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Valverde. And it's Valverde. Here's Tchouaméni. Almost an hour gone.
Madrid really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Courtois. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Mbappe wins the duel this time. Rudiger makes the interception. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Bellingham. Valverde gets across and deals with it. Tchouaméni. And here's Vinicius Junior. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Madrid really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's definitely onside. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior looking to play him in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
The less said about that pass, the better. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great chance! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Bellingham ready to try one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Can he finish? Rodrigo was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That's headed upfield. Now it's Mbappe. Into the last 5 minutes.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Played out wide. He's having a hit! They want to be quick to recover this.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball.
And that's that. Madrid have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Rodrigo voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it may be smiles all round, Peter, but it's a game that's given the boss some food for thought. Good result, yes, but they really could have done with making life easier. All it would have needed was just to take another chance or two.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.